Welcome back to the show. I'm with Randy again, and we're going to talk about something that Randy Wilson is really passionate about. It's called Long Live You, and it's kind of a combination of lifestyle, living the right lifestyle and eating right, and just a whole combination of things. And so, Randy, I don't think that I'm really well versed to kind of explain that. So I think since it's your passion, you're building a whole program around it and everything. Why don't you help us to understand what it's all about?
Sure, Jim. Long Live You came out of, when you wake up in the morning, but you're still kind of asleep, but you're just clear enough that nothing is distracting, and you get those thoughts in your mind that you go, they're like aha moments. You ever?
Oh, I have lots of aha moments, man. Trust me.
Well, one morning I awoke, and it just dawned on me that as a human race, there's one thing that I think we all aspire to obtain, and that is longevity. We want to live as long as possible, but not just in time, but we also want to have a quality of life. And, I know in society a lot of times people think quality of life means you got a lot of money in the bank. But, sometimes we sacrifice our health, we sacrifice our values, we sacrifice what's important to our prime directive, I think, which is longevity. And so what I wanted to do with Long Live You is just provide people information. What are some of the things that can degrade or dilute their capability to live as long as possible? And some of that has to do with health and wellness. Some of that has to do with stress and philosophy. How do people treat other people? How do they treat their family members? How do people treat their body? You only get one, and this is not a dress rehearsal, right? This is the last vehicle you'll ever own. That is, as someone told me once, Randy, if you only had one car, how would you treat it? If you only had one car for the rest of your life, how would you treat that car?
We all know we'd change the oil, make sure the tires and everything's operating correct. Yes.
Well, we only get one body.
That's right.
We only get one life, but unfortunately, people treat their bodies like they are going to get another one.
How do they do that?
Well, it's so funny because, obviously, again, we have a society that participates in eating foods and things that harm us. Mm-hmm. And our bodies are not meant to digest a lot of the things that we consume. Our environment is very toxic to us a lot of times. But with Long Live You, the goal was to simply make people aware that this is something that's important. Your longevity is important. Here are some of the things that can harm you. And then here are some of the things you can do to protect yourself, protect the only life that you have, from a physical nature, a mental nature, and a financial nature at the same time. So that's where Long Live You all works together.
Wow. And what is the long-term vision of Long Live You?
Long Live You is obviously, I think that the concept is not just a website, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think Long Live You is something that we have to incorporate into our society. Mm-hmm. Schools down the road, I think young people should grow up knowing what things help them from, say, a nutritional standpoint,
sure,
and what things hurt them from a nutritional standpoint. I think families as adults, we need to learn what financial decisions help us and which financial decisions hurt us. So down the road, I'm definitely looking at maybe starting some academies, the Long Live You Academy, where we can have a place for children to learn how to live quality lifestyle. Adults can learn how to live a quality lifestyle. We can contribute and give back to our communities and take care of our environment and do the things that make longevity a priority from an environmental standpoint, a financial standpoint, and a family standpoint. All these things I think need to be reincorporated into our society. So,
what comes to my mind in this conversation is really making it a constant reminder in our minds, or an awareness in our minds, that every decision we make, whether it's the food we eat or what the cars we drive or whatever it is that we're doing, how are we affecting the longevity of our life and the quality of our life and the people around us.
That's right.
So I did hit it.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Randy, I want to thank you for being a part of this thing. I think your program is awesome.
Thank you.
And I want to wish you lots of success.
I appreciate it. Thank you.